Back here at Hank Roy Stadium, about 3 minutes away or so from kickoff here. It's Glasgow against the Adair County Indians. Just to give you a little bit more information on Adair County, they'll run the wing tee offense for the most part. Quarterback Aaron Peck, a pretty good dual threat runner, had 40 yards rushing against Glasgow in the first meeting and a touchdown, 96 yards passing with 2 touchdowns through the air. Their fullback Cameron Harmon is their leading rusher on the year, 489 yards rushing. And wingback number 12, Jacob Cato, second leading rusher at 424 yards on the season. Brady Cundiff, their leading receiver, he has 14 receptions on the year for 291 yards and 3 touchdowns. And the Scotties have said playing Adair County here for the second time in 5 weeks due to that playoff format change. And captains meeting on the field right now. Our lead referee for this ball game is Don Gilmore. And Mr. Gilmore is wearing the microphone for us tonight, so hopefully he will remember to turn that on for us. Here we go. So congratulations, guys. Playoff time. Yeah, I got it on. All new, different game now. Sportsmanship. I would not read this, but this is what we play by. We didn't come here to toss nobody out no game. We'll try to let you decide the game. Understand what I'm saying, right? Any questions about that? All right. Got a big coin here. Got tails, got head. I'm going to flip it in the air and catch it. But I'm going to let you make your call right now. Tails the call.
Officials to enforce sportsmanship rules. High school.
You want to
positive back.
You said tail. You want the ball. Okay.
Responsibility and perspective. We remind you that the officials expect.
Which end of the field you want to field?
And we'll quickly penalize.
Okay, white over. It's my fault, guys. Blue over here. Blue over here.
This competition reflects mutual respect.
You will receive. Second half, you have your options, okay? That is Mr. Don Gilmore. Appreciate him wearing the microphone for us tonight. And Adair County actually won the toss, Larry, and deferred to the second half, which is a little bit of a shock to me.
Well, I was.
Yes, they did.
I was a little bit.
I don't feel like they won. Go ahead.
I was a little bit, didn't know exactly what to say, but I never did hear them say that they deferred.
He deferred. He turned to the Adair County guy and said, "We defer." Okay. So that's what happened. So I'm surprised at that. But all right, Larry, what about keys for Glasgow victory here tonight?
Well, turnovers are number one. You don't want to have a lot of silly turnovers and silly penalties. We got 10 more penalties than our opponents have over the year, and some of them are uncalled for sure. Turnovers, we're +6 in that category, so that's not too bad. But we don't want to turn it over here. I remember playing at Adair County one year, and I've said this before, we went up and fumbled 6 times, and they beat us. The only time that they beat us, and we fumbled the ball away 6 times that night. So it can happen. You just want to take care of the football and, take advantage of all your opportunities to score.
What about the series record between the schools, Larry?
12th meeting between these two schools. The series stands 10-1 in favor of the Scotties. The first meeting came way back 1972 when the Scotties won at Adair County by a score of 71-0. And then, of course, the last game we played was this year, 2019. We won 50-22 at Adair County.
Glasgow in all blue tonight with white numerals and letters. Blue helmet with a white Scottie paw. Adair County white jerseys with red pants, blue numerals, navy blue numerals and letters. And a white helmet, the red stripe down the side. All of the officials, you've already heard our referee, Don Gilmore, the umpires, John Travis, the linesman, Josh Birdsong, line judge, Jonathan Lynn, and the back judge, Jeff Porter. Jay Long and Hunter Scott are back deep. Actually, is that Hunter? Yeah, that's Hunter. Jay Long and Hunter Scott back deep for the Scotties. Teeing it up, Chase Holmes for Adair County to get this opening round playoff game underway. Just waiting on the whistle. Now we're ready to roll. Holmes approaches, and it's a squib kick, and it'll be picked up at the 32-yard line by Jamari Mack. He's going to get out across the 40, up across the 45 to about the 46-yard line, so excellent starting field position for the Scotties.
Looks like number 6, Chase Holmes, on that first tackle for Adair County. He's a 5'7", 160 junior.
14-yard return for Jamari Mack. Tonight's first quarter action brought to you by Monticello Bank, where people matter. We invite you to come on in and see what Monticello Bank can do for you. Phone 270-659-0080. Tanner Abernathy in shotgun formation with Nick Mitchell set up to his left. Twin wide receivers each way. Here's the snap. Tanner to throw on the first play of the game. So swing pass to Mitchell out of the backfield. He's got the 50. Breaks the tackle there. He's got the 45. Breaks another tackle. 40, 35, 30. He may go. 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, and into the end zone. First play from scrimmage goes for 6 for the Scotties.
Well, that's the way to start things off. You got good field position on a good play by Jamari Mack to field that ball and get some yardage back, and then the first play from scrimmage hit a touchdown. Can't do any better than that.
Make it a 54-yard touchdown pass from Tanner Abernathy to Nick Mitchell. For Tanner, touchdown pass number 21 on the year. For Nick, it's his third receiving touchdown, 22nd touchdown overall on the year for Mitchell. And Alex Elizalde on for the extra point. The kick is up, and the kick is good. And with just 17 seconds gone in the ball game, Glasgow up 7-0. We're back up to this on WCLU Sports. One-play drive, 17 seconds for the Scotties. Took 54 yards on the 54-yard pass from Abernathy to Mitchell, Alex Elizalde's extra point good. It's 7-0 Scotties, 11:43 to go here in the opening quarter.
That's the way to start the game. That's just exactly what the doctor ordered.
Alex Elizalde to kick off for Glasgow.
Alex Elizalde has it teed up for the Scotties. Can't pick up the number of the man who's deep for Adair County.
Number 12.
Jacob Cato, the deep man, but the Scotties must have been offside. We'll hear a flag or hear a whistle blowing as Alex kicks it away.
Illegal procedure, offside.
Glasgow was offside, so that'll back him up 5 yards, and Alex will re-kick from the 35.
I think that's a couple times we've been offside this year.
Yeah, I remember at least one other time.
We did it somewhere else.
Yeah.
It was somebody we played the other day. The guy was offside.
Cold night for these kids to deal with out there on the football field. It was cold last week, but not this cold.
No, it's not this cold.
Down in, I haven't looked at the temperature, but I know it was supposed to be around 29 at game time or so.
It's not going to be any better next week either.
Now Elizalde gets a low line drive kick away. It'll bounce to the 10. It's going to roll into the end zone for a touchback. It'll be touchback number 10 on the season for Alex.
End zone for an automatic touchback. The Indians take over first down 10.
So Adair County will start first and 10 at its own 20-yard line, trailing 7-0 already in this ball game.
Taylor and Casey County was 7-6 while ago last time that we checked over here.
The way Casey played Glasgow, I will not be surprised if that turns out to be a decent ball game, Larry. We'll see. Of course, Taylor hammered them pretty well in that first meeting, but I was impressed with Casey County.
That's what you worry about. Good teams, they make adjustments, when you play them the second time around.
Casey is not a bad football team. Here's quarterback Aaron Peck under center for Adair County. Baxter split, a wing back on the left side, and here is the give to the fullback Harmon, and he will get short yardage off right guard, maybe a couple.
Harmon, the ball carrier.
Yeah, that was the first tackle there for Glasgow is number 54, Darian Johnson, 6'2", 250 senior.
Derek Johnson on the hit for Glasgow after a pick up 1 yard.
Somewhere around 30 or 31 degrees to start this ball game. Second down and 8 after that 2-yard pickup there for Harmon. Again, the Baxter split with the wing back on the left side. Here is the give to the tailback this time, and that's going to be Jacob Cato. He'll get about 3 more yards up to the 25-yard line as he took it off left tackle that time.
John Carter Myers on the tackle first for him tonight. He's our leading tackler, 5'11", 160 sophomore.
Because of the cold weather, pretty sparse crowd here tonight at Anchorage Stadium for sure, and some Some people don't expect this to be a great ball game. So I would say even if it is cold next week, we'll get a much better crowd if the Scotties do win this game here tonight. Peck will set up under center, the back split, wing back left side. Wing back is Cundiff, by the way. Wide out to the right on 3rd down and 5. Peck going to throw, rolling out to the right. Steps up in the pocket, lets it go, and it's going to be well overthrown. Intended that time for Deshaun Singleton. Scotty's had him covered very well, both Carter McKeever and Jody and Austin, I believe it is, there on the coverage for the Scotties.
They actually ran into each other. I'm glad the ball wasn't underthrown a little bit.
Chase Holmes will drop back into punt formation for Adair County. Tanner Abernathy is a deep man for the Scotties, standing back around the 40-yard line. 10:15 to go in the opening quarter. Glasgow leading 7-0. Snap a little high, but Holmes pulls it down, gets the kickoff. It'll bounce at the 45 in Glasgow territory and take an Adair County roll inside the 40, and will be down to the 38-yard line. It'll be a punt of 37 yards for Holmes with no return.
Yeah, it's so cold, my pen won't hold it right.
I got plenty of ink pens if you need a new one.
Are they erasable?
No, they are not.
I make a lot of mistakes.
Oh, okay.
I like to make a lot of mistakes. I have to have an erasable.
I got you. 1st and 10 for the Scotties at their own 38, leading this game 7-0 already. Mitchell sets up to the left of Abernathy, twin wide outs each way. Now Mitchell motions out of the backfield to the right. Abernathy looking to throw. Tanner has time, now flushed out of the pocket, rolling out to the left. He'll throw downfield. It's going to be incomplete, intended for Hunter Scott down around the Adair County 40-yard line.
Well, I mean, it was a good pass. Was a little bit low. It probably shouldn't. I don't know whether he should have caught it or not, but boy, Tanner had all kind of room to run. He had 20 yards easy.
2nd down 10 for Glasgow. Mitchell sits up to the left of Abernathy once again with 2 wide outs to the left and 1 to the right. Here's a give. Nope, Tanner, going to keep it himself, and he's got room. He's going to get across the 40 up to about the 45-yard line and be driven backwards. They may give him the 46. If they do, it'll be a pickup of 7 yards. Nope, they put it down to 45, so 7-yard pickup there. So 3rd down and 3 coming up.
Riley Taylor on the tackle for Adair County, his first of the night, 5'8", 130 sophomore.
Scott and Mitchell in an I formation to the left side. Abernathy off play action wanting to throw, and it's going to be caught by Hunter Scott. He takes a hit at the 50-yard line and be driven out of bounds right there, but it is enough for the 1st down.
Yeah, Brady Cundiff is the man that knocked him out. His first tackle of the night, 5'11", 145 junior.
1st and 10 Scotties with the ball right at the 50. 5 yards on that play. 9:24 to go in the first quarter. Glasgow 7, Adair County nothing here in this opening round playoff game. If Glasgow wins, they will host either Taylor County or Casey County here next Friday night. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right now. Here's a give to Nick Mitchell on his first carry of the night, and it'll get him to the 48-yard line in Adair County territory.
That's number 25 on the tackle that time, Case Cowan. First tackle for him, 5'7", 130 sophomore.
So a pickup of 2 there, 2nd down and 8.
2nd down, 8.
2 receivers to the right side this time. Jay Long, the man wide to the left. Hunter Scott, a tight end on the left side. Abernathy to throw. Tanner looking over the middle, looking for Hunter Scott. It's underthrown, and Hunter bobbling it around and just could not haul it in. Boy, if Tanner doesn't know to throw that ball, that's going to be a touchdown. But Aaron Peck, because it was underthrown, was able to catch up on the coverage with Hunter Scott and got a hand on it, and then Hunter almost brought it in anyway. Bruce says there's a flag down on the play, and I do see the officials talking about something now, so let's see what this is.
And Hunter's coming off limping, too. I don't like to see that. Hunter almost caught that football on about the 3rd and 4th time, putting his hands on it.
He bobbled it 4 or 5 times. The officials still discussing this here. Flag is over around the 47-yard line on the Adair County side of the field. Yeah. A loss of down. Okay.
Illegal man downfield.
Illegal man downfield. That's going to be a loss of down. Yeah. Illegal man downfield. That's 5 yards and a loss of down. 5 yards, a loss of down. He touched it. Mr. Gilmore wants to make sure we hear him.
He does for a fact.
We might not need the microphone on him to hear him. But I appreciate it. Hey, that's no problem. I'd rather have that than somebody who won't wear it for us. So that penalty moves the ball back to the 47-yard line in Glasgow territory. It's 3rd down and 14. Abernathy in shotgun. Mitchell to his left. 3rd and long here. Abernathy to throw. Floats it out there for Andrew Phillips. It's caught at the 45-yard line, and he dropped it. Could not quite hang on to it. Would not have had enough for the first down, but very possibly would have put Glasgow in a position to maybe go for it on 4th and short. But as it is, the Scotties will have to punt this ball away.
Yeah, I think he caught it, and then as he went to the ground, it came out of his hands. The weather probably got a lot to do with it. It's cold. They're probably not going to handle the ball as well as we should.
John Carter Myers in to punt it away. Brady Cundiff, the deep man for Adair County. John Carter gets it off. Nice angled punt. Bounces at the 22-yard line and stays in bounds and will roll inside the 15 down to around the 12. So excellent punt that time for John Carter. Punt of 41 yards. He had 2 43-yard punts last week against Franklin Simpson, which were his 2 longest on the season.
Yeah, that one was a nice one. It had a little spiral on it and turned over a little bit, although it was angled to the sidelines like he wanted to.
North Hardin and Barron County already at the end of the first quarter. Of course, I think they may have started at 6:30 up there because they're in Eastern time, of course. North Hardin leading 10-0 over Barron County at the end of the first. Trojans hanging in there after 1. Of course, North Hardin undefeated and certainly a contender for the Class 6A title. Of course, there's a lot of good teams in 6A.
A lot of good teams, yeah.
Here's Peck in shotgun formation. Harmon the back to his left. Trips to the right side. A single wide out to the left. And Peck drops the shotgun snap. Now picks it up. He'll try to throw, and it's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it out here to Jacob Cato, but Cato was not really looking for the football. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, Xavier Ferreira was right in his face when he picked that football. He did a good job just to get it back and get rid of the football before Xavier got there.
8:26 remaining in the opening quarter with Glasgow on top 7-0. Scotties scored on their first play from scrimmage on a 54-yard swing pass from Tanner Abernathy to Nick Mitchell out of the backfield. Peck in shotgun again with twin wideouts each way. The back set up to the right of Peck. Scotty's showing a blitz up the middle, and here they come. Peck flushed out of the pocket, rolling right. He'll let it go downfield. It's going to be knocked down at the line of scrimmage by the linebacker, Mason Bragg.
Good job, but Mason got that hand up and knocked that thing out of there.
That is down by Mason Bragg.
So it'll be 3rd and 10 now for Adair County. And something we have not mentioned yet, we should congratulate Chase Jones. Chase has committed to play football at Western Kentucky University, Larry. So it's certainly a great thing for Chase. Congratulations to him.
They're taking their time.
Break the huddle with 8 on the play clock. Going to have to hurry to get this one off. Peck in shotgun, 2 wideouts each way. They do snap it with 1 on the clock. Peck steps up. He's under pressure, gets away initially, and now is hit as he throws. It's going to be incomplete. It was intended out here for Jacoby Payne out around the 20-yard line.
Yeah, Chase Jones is the man that got to him. First, he got hold of his jersey, but he couldn't get him down, and then Xavier Ferreira came in right at the last second and knocked him to the ground.
And it'll bring up 4th and 10, and for the second time in as many possessions, Adair County will have to punt the ball away. Haven't even played 4 minutes yet in this first quarter. Game already 16 minutes old by the clock. By the time clock, I should say. Actual time. And the punt will go out of bounds up around the 30-yard line. I'll say it's the 31-yard line in Adair County territory, so Glasgow with a golden opportunity here, only needing to go 31 yards to put another touchdown on the board. Christian Academy of Louisville and Mercer County playing in one of the premier playoff games here in the first round in Class 3A, and so far Christian Academy on top 27-14 over Mercer County. Now it's 5:46 to go in the second quarter. Abernathy in shotgun. Mitchell sets up to his left. A wide out to the right, two to the left, and here's the give to Mitchell. Nick will take it right up the middle, and he'll cross the 30 to about the 28-yard line. Gain of 3.
It's like number 76, Bert Soto on that tackle. That's his first of the night. 6 foot, 260-pound freshman.
Second down 7 for Glasgow. Twin receivers left, single man wide right. And Scotty's jumped early, I think.
Dead ball. False start. Blue 79. Second down.
He's going to tell us the numbers tonight.
Most of them do anymore.
Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.
A few guys that don't, but... Second down and 12 after the 5-yard penalty. Moves the football back to the 33. Third penalty for Glasgow for 15 yards. Trips to the right side, a single wide out left, and Glasgow's going to get the 5 yards right back as Tanner Abernathy came with the hard count and drew the Indians off sides.
Dead ball in the neutral zone. White. Still second down.
So put it right back at the 28-yard line. And it's second down and 7 again. Empty backfield here as Abernathy's in shotgun. Trips to the right, Twins to the left. Bad shotgun snap, but Tanner able to scoop it up. He'll throw into the end zone looking for Hunter Scott. It is caught. Touchdown, Scottie.
Boy, the defensive back had Hunter Scott all the way till he got about to the goal line, and then he looked back, and the ball was already going over his head.
Second touchdown pass of the night for Tanner Abernathy, giving him 22 on the year now. The first touchdown catch of the evening for Hunter Scott. That is his team-leading 13th touchdown reception of the year. That one goes down as a 28-yard touchdown pass, and Alex Elizalde on for the extra point. Good snap, hold down, kick up, and it is good. 7:12 to go in the first quarter. Glasgow on top, 14-0 over Adair County. Back up to this on WCLU Sports. For the Scotties, that was a two-play, 31-yard drive. Took just 58 seconds. Touchdown pass from Tanner Abernathy to Hunter Scott, 28 yards there. The extra point for Elizalde makes it 14-0 Glasgow. 7:12 to go in the opening quarter of this Class 3A opening round playoff game.
Well, good start for the Scotties. 2 out of 3 times they've had the ball, they've scored.
Jacob Cato, the deep man, waiting on the kick from Elizalde. Alex going to boot it down to around the 6-yard line. Cato to the 15, the 20, and he'll be cut down before he reaches the 25-yard line.
That was number 30, Clint Malden on that tackle, 6'2", 156, sophomore.
17-yard return to the 18-yard line. Or the 24-yard line, I'm sorry. That's a 23-yard line, I think, Bruce, yeah. We got a 23-yard line. So 17-yard return will stand there. So first and 10 Adair County at its own 23. Casey County and Taylor County all tied up at 13 in the second quarter. The winner of this one will play the winner of that one next week. And a flag is down before the ball is snapped.
Somebody on that right side of the line for there moved.
Dead ball. False start. 55 White. Still first and 15.
So that 5-yard penalty will move the ball back to the 18-yard line. First down and 15 from there.
First down, 15.
Single wide out to the right side, wing back on the left, backs are split. 2 Two tight ends. Peck going to give to the fullback Harmon. He'll go off right. Actually, no, Peck kept it himself. I'm sorry. Faked it to Harmon and tried to keep it around the right end, but the Scotties bottled him up pretty well. Actually, he's going to lose some yardage here, I think.
Yeah, that looked like Jaden Whiterock on that tackle. 5'10", 162 sophomore. His first tackle of the night.
Loss of 1 to the 17, so second down and 16 now for Adair.
Jaden Whiterock on that tackle. Second down, 16.
Peck's under center. The wing back set up to the right side this time, and the wide out to the left. Backs are split. Now they do give to Harmon the fullback, and he is going nowhere.
Well, that was Chase Jones that got a hold of him and rode him to the ground.
Harmon, the ball carrier. Chase Jones in for the tackle.
No gain on the play. Back to the 17-yard line with a carry. It'll be third down and 16.
Yeah, first tackle for Chase, 6'4", 260 senior. Harmon and Cato split in the backfield. Singleton the wide out to the left. Wing back on the right side. Scottie showing blitz up the middle. Cato motions out of the backfield. They'll pitch it to him. The pitch is behind him, and he is able to catch it. He's going to lose another yard or two. Somebody tracked him down from behind there. Mason Bragg, 6'2", 195, junior. His first tackle. Loss of 3 yards back to the 14-yard line. Adair County went backwards on that possession. They lose 8 yards on that possession. It's 4th and 18, and Chase Holmes in to punt it away. Scottie's very likely to get the ball again on the Adair County side of the field. Holmes gets the kick away. Bounces at the 40 and is going to roll out of bounds at the 48-yard line in Adair County territory. 34-yard punt and no return. 5:01 to go in the opening quarter. 14-0 lead for Glasgow over Adair County. It's the opening round of the Class 3A playoffs. Let's remind you tonight's first quarter action is brought to you by Monticello Bank, where people matter. We invite you to come on in and see what Monticello Bank can do for you. Phone 270-659-0080. First and 10, Scottie starting this drive at the Adair County 48. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Here's a give to Nick Mitchell. Nick going to get hit in the backfield, and he's going to lose a yard back to the 49. Yeah, it's number 25, Case Cowan on that tackle. It's his second on the night. That was a good tackle. He got in under the offensive lineman and just put that hand out and tripped him up. About 15 minutes ago in the second half, University of Kentucky having no issues with Eastern Kentucky on the hardwood tonight. It's UK 66, EKU 29. That's the way we like to see it. Second down, 11 for Glasgow. Twin receivers right, 1 to the left. Here's a give to Mitchell again. Nick makes a nice cut to get away from a tackler in the backfield. He'll cross the 45 to the 40 to about the 38-yard line, and will be close to a first down.
Brought down by Joshua Smallwood.
Number 50, Tristan Curry on that tackle, 5'8", 170 junior for there, his first tackle.
And they do say it's a first down. Well, the referee signaled first down.
Third down. No, it's a first down. It's a first down, but we got a sideline warning. Sideline warning. Sideline warning on the white.
Correction is first down 10, Glasgow.
Well, they still have not reset the chains over there. I'm not sure the linesman knows it's a first down. They still have not reset the change and reset the down marker. Glasgow had come up to the line ready to run a play, but now the officials are going to have to get together to discuss this. It was close enough that I thought they might measure, but the referee walked up, took a look, and said first down. No, they still are not going to reset the change.
He's changed his mind. It's going to be third down now.
We got a correction. Third down and 1. Third and 1. Third.
The referee has
So third down, less than a yard for the Scotties here. The ball just shy of the 38-yard line in Adair County territory. Mitchell, the running back to the left of Abernathy. Tanner on a quarterback sweep around the left side, and he is going to get taken down for a loss. Wow.
Chase Cowan again on that tackle. That's his third.
See if Glasgow decides to keep the offense on the field here, and it looks like they will. 4th down and 4 coming up, a loss back to the 42-yard line there. And Abernathy draws them off sides.
That's twice he's done it tonight.
Dead ball foul. In the neutral zone. On the white.
It was Isaiah Carter, the defensive end, who came off the left side, came across the line. So 1st and 10 Glasgow now. That'll put the ball at the 37-yard line. Third penalty on Adair County for 15 yards. Abernathy going to fake to Mitchell, looking to throw, looking for Hunter Scott again. He's got his man beat. It's caught at the 5 and into the end zone. Touchdown, Scottie.
Boy, that kid can move.
And you talk about laying the ball in there perfectly, Larry. I mean, he hit Hunter Scott right in stride. Hunter did a great job to get open, and then Tanner did a great job to lay it right in there for him. Just an easy pitch and catch there for another touchdown, the 3rd touchdown pass of the night for Tanner, and the 2nd touchdown reception of the night for Hunter Scott.
Hunter Scott runs really good patterns, and he's fast enough to get behind people. And Tanner he's thrown both of those balls just right on the money.
Elizalde on for the PAT. And it is good. 3:29 to go in the opening quarter. It's all Glasgow early. 21-0 over Adair County here in the opening round of the 3A playoffs. We're back after this on WCLU Sports. Scottie's up 21-0 over Adair County with 3:29 to go in the first quarter. For Glasgow, that is a 4-play, 48-yard drive that took 1:32 off the clock. Hunter Scott catches a 37-yard touchdown pass from Tanner Abernathy, and Alex Elizalde adds the extra point. We gave you the UK score a minute ago. Scottie Sanderson wants us to make sure and mention that Louisville's off tonight, Larry. I know you're concerned about what the Cardinals are doing. Appreciate it, Scottie.
No comment.
Here is the kick away, and it's going to be picked up by Cato back around the 15-yard line. He's got the 20 up to about the 21, maybe the 22, and a flag comes in at the end of the play. 2 flags come in at the end of the play.
Well, that was Clinton. That was Malden again. He just had hold of his legs and got him to the ground.
Here's Don Gilmore with the call.
We got a dead ball. Personal foul. Blue, 25. It's going to be 15 yards on the first down that way.
Well, didn't see what Mason did there, but 2 different officials threw a flag, so... It looks like they were going to have it spotted at the 25, so that should move it down to the 40-yard line. So good field position here. The best starting field position of the night for Adair County, I believe. They'll start at their own 40 with 3:22 to go in the first quarter. Glasgow leading this game 21-0.
Yes, this is their best field position of the game.
Peck in shotgun formation, trips to the near side, a single wide out to the right. Peck to throw. Scottie's coming on to blitz off the right side. Here's a deflection off of Mason Bragg's hands, and then
he caught it.
Adair County player able to come up with it. Jacob Cato caught it off the deflection. It's going to be a short gain. He ran out of bounds. Momentum carried him out of bounds, really, when he caught the football. It's going to be only a gain of about 3, but a bit of good fortune there for Adair County.
Yeah, our man, I could see who it was. He tipped the ball.
I think it was Mason Bragg.
Yeah, tipped the ball, and it went up in the air, and number 12 just happened to be there.
Clinton County leading Monroe County 7-0 in the first quarter there to a playoff game. Backs are split with the wing back on the left side on 2nd down and 7. And, boy, the ball carrier here is going to be buried by a host of blue jerseys as soon as he took the handoff, and that was Jacoby Payne, who was the unfortunate victim there.
Well, number 55, Tristan Franklin, 6'4", 278 freshman, is the man that locked him up first. He got him in a big bear hug and wouldn't let him away.
Christian Academy of Louisville now leading Mercer County 34-14 at halftime, and Casey County has taken a 20-19 lead over Taylor County in the second quarter. Third down and 10 for Adair at its own 40. Peck to throw. Under pressure. Lets it go. It is going to be caught, and it will be enough for a first down. It's Brady Cundiff who makes the catch in Glasgow territory. He went down right where he made the catch at the 49-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 11.
Yeah, Mason Bragg there on the tackle. That's his second of the night.
Warren East leading Allen County Scottsville 6-0 at the end of the first quarter in Class 4A. Back split here, and a man in motion to the right side, and 4 flags go down.
Left guard for Adair County moved early.
Dead ball. False start. 76 White. 5 yards. First down.
They only marked off 4 yards on that penalty, really. The ball was at the 49. They put it at the 47 in Adair County territory, so we'll call it 1st and 14.
First down, 15.
Back split, a wing back on the right side. Singleton, the wide out to the left. Here comes the wing back in motion to the near side of the field. Peck going to give it off to Cato, and he tries to get around the left corner, and Jaden Wyrock says, no, sir.
That's exactly right. Second tackle for Jaden, sophomore.
Barron County and North Hardin have gone to halftime in Class 6A, and it's North Hardin with a 17-0 lead over the Trojans. Second down 15 for the Indians. Trying to put wing back on the right side. Cato and Harmon split in the backfield. Singleton wide to the left. Peck under center. Cato motions out of the backfield. They fake the pitch to him. Peck looking for Singleton down the left sideline. It is going to be incomplete. Down around the 15, Carter McKeever on the coverage there for the Scotties.
Yeah, he had a step on Carter, but the ball was thrown too far inside for him to get to it. If he throws that over his shoulder, he may have a touchdown there.
Singleton, a pretty good-sized wide receiver, 6'2", 165 pounds. So that'll stop the clock with 1:02 to go in the first quarter. Glasgow leading 21-0 here. Third down and 14 for Adair County. Its own 47. Singleton comes in motion to the near side, and a flag goes down as the ball is snapped. Someone else moved, we think.
Dead ball. Ball start. White, 55. That's 5 yards. Repeat third down.
Third down 19 now for Adair County. That backs them up to the 42. Peck in shotgun, twin receivers to each side. He has a back with him in the backfield to his right. Peck fakes the handoff. He'll throw to the right side. It's incomplete, and a flag is down, and I think somebody roughed the passer here for Glasgow.
That's Jaden Wyrock in there along with Jamari Mack and Chase Jones. I don't know which one of them got him.
It still will not be enough for a first down.
Got a personal foul. Roughing the quarterback on the blue. That's going to be 15 yards and automatic first down.
Automatic first down. Okay, I'm sorry. My fault. I didn't think that was an automatic first down. But apparently it is.
I guess it is.
So that'll put the football into Adair County territory at the 43-yard line.
Very good. 3 first downs.
We're finally under a minute to play in this first quarter. It seems like it has taken forever to play this quarter.
43 yards.
Two wideouts each way on 1st and 10 for Adair County at the Glasgow 43. Harmon, the running back to the left of Peck. He'll give to Harmon, and he's going to take it off right tackle and get it down to around the 40-yard line before being cut down.
I think it was Tristan Franklin on the tackle again. That's his second of the night.
Gain of 3. It'll be 2nd down 7.
We've had, let's see, 7 incompletions.
Twin wideouts each way. Peck in shotgun, Harmon to his right. Scottie's coming on a blitz, or showing a blitz. Now they back out of it. Peck to throw. He's under pressure, and he is sacked back around midfield.
Jamari Mack got to him first.
They'll spot him down in the Adair County territory at the 49-yard line. It's a loss of 11 yards.
First tackle for Jamari, 6'160" junior.
And that'll be the final play of the first quarter. It's the first sack of the season for Jamari as well. So after one, it's Glasgow 21, Adair County nothing here in the Class 3A playoffs. Back to Hank Roy Stadium after this on WCLU Sports. 3rd down 18 for Adair County as they will snap it from their own 49-yard line as we begin this second quarter of play. Glasgow 21, Adair County nothing. Peck in shotgun, off play action, rolling left. He's under pressure again, steps up, throws. Man is caught. The man is open. He's caught at the 35, 30, 25, 20, and pushed out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. And that is Jacob Cato who made the catch.
Yeah, Jaden Whiterock had to run him down and knock him out of bounds, but they got after the quarterback that time. Almost got to him, but he got it away just in time and hit the receiver right on the sideline.
First quarter stats, Glasgow 5 first downs, Adair 3. Scottie's 18 yards rushing, 124 passing, a total of 142. Adair County minus 10 rushing, 14 passing for a total of 4. Neither team turned the ball over in the first quarter. Glasgow penalized 5 times for 45 yards, Adair 5 for 25. Peck will go under center on 1st and 10 at the Glasgow 20. Wing back on the right side, back split. Here is Peck going to keep it, trying to get around the left end, and he won't be able to do it. Taken down to the backfield for a loss.
I believe that's Jaden Wyrock again, isn't it? Yes, it is. 4th tackle for Jaden already in this first half.
Glasgow had the ball for 13 plays in the first quarter, 4 minutes and 22 seconds. 19 plays for Adair County, 7 minutes and 38 seconds. Loss of 3 yards to the 23-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 13. Singleton, the wide out to the right side. Cato and Harmon split in the backfield. Here comes Cundiff in motion to the near side from his wingback spot. Peck again gives to Harmon, dancing around looking for some running room, and he will not find it. Got back to the line of scrimmage, I think, and that's it.
Yeah, that's a nice tackle by Xavier Ferrer. He was getting blocked. He got rid of his blocker and then got in and got the ball carrier.
Casey County and Taylor County now at halftime, and it's Casey County, the number 3 seed, with a 20-19 lead over the 2nd seed Taylor County. Allen County Scottsville leading Warren East 7-6 early in the second quarter. It's Clinton County now with a 14-0 lead over Monroe County with 7:50 to go in the first quarter.
Well, that's surprising.
3rd down 13 for Adair at the Glasgow 23. Trips to the left side, a single wide out right. Peck to throw, and it's through the hands of his intended receiver, Singleton. He would not have had first down yardage anyway. The pass was a little bit high. It'll bring 4th and 13. Obviously 4-down territory here for the Indians.
Yeah, that's a couple times he's had Singleton out there open and threw it way too high for him.
10:26 to go in the second quarter. 21-0. Glasgow leads this game.
Down 13.
4th and 13. Peck in shotgun. Cato to his right. Trips to the left side. Now Cato moves over to the left of Peck. Singleton, the lone wide out to the right. Peck to throw. Under pressure and sacked on fourth down.
That's number 53, Chase Starr, with a sack of a quarterback right there. His first tackle, 6'1", 190, and a freshman.
So the freshman makes a big play there for the Scotties on fourth down to stop that drive for Adair County. And the Scotties take it first and 10 at their own 29 with 10:22 to go in the second quarter. Glasgow up 21-0. Tanner Abernathy will have two receivers to the right side, one to the left. Hunter Scott sets up as a tight end on the right. Here's a give to Mitchell. Big hole. Takes it off up the middle. He's got the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 45, 40. Cuts back to the middle of the field. He's got the 35, the 30, and finally dragged down at the 28-yard line in Adair County territory.
Yeah, that's number 30, Cameron Harmon, with a tackle, a touchdown-saving tackle for Adair County. That's his first tackle of the night.
That'll be a 43-yard run that time for Nick Mitchell. First and 10, Scotties. Give to Mitchell again. Nick gets hit as he takes the handoff, keeps his feet, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard, but a flag does come in from the umpire behind the play, and it looks like a hold coming on the Scotties.
Probably a hold, probably.
This crew is throwing a lot of penalties on both teams.
We got a hold. Blue 27. That's 10 yards. Replay the down.
Sixth penalty on Glasgow for 55 yards now. Adair County's been penalized 5 times for 25, so 11 penalties on the two teams, and we've still got 9:58 to go in the second quarter.
Yeah, we haven't had too many bad spots this year, but penalties are one of them.
First and 10, Glasgow. The ball backed up to the 38-yard line. Abernathy rolling out to the right on first down. Tanner looking downfield. It's caught, man wide open at the 30, 25, and that is Jamari Mack, and he'll be taken down shy of the 20.
Abernathy completes to Jamari Mack.
I believe it was number 21 over on the tackle, Clayton James. It's his second tackle.
21-yard line, 16 yards.
16-yard pickup to the 21, so that'll bring up second down and 4 for Glasgow.
Game of 14 on that play brings up a second down 4.
Twin wide outs to each side. Mitchell, the running back, to the left of Abernathy. Tanner handles a low snap, wants to throw, looking over the middle, and is going to be incomplete. Intended for Jay Long. That one might not have come out of Tanner's hand real well.
It did not. It came out funny.
Jay was open, but Tanner just didn't get it there to him. It'll be third down and 4. 9:10 to go in the second quarter. Glasgow 21, Adair County nothing. Again, the game we're really keeping our eye on is the Taylor County-Casey County game, because the winner of this one plays the winner of that one. Should Glasgow hang on and win here, they would host either Casey County or Taylor County. Of course, Taylor the number 2 seed, Casey the 3, and right now at halftime, Casey County leads Taylor County 20-19. Third down and 4. Abernathy off play action to throw, rolling out to the left. Being pursued, gets the throw off, man wide open, caught, touchdown, Canarius Flint.
Boy, Nick Mitchell was wide open on the other side of the field, standing over there jumping up and down. But evidently Tanner made the right move, and he got the touchdown to Canarius.
Tanner had to roll out quite a ways here to the Glasgow sideline to avoid a couple of tacklers, and then found Canarius Flint wide open in the end zone for the score. That is Tanner's 4th touchdown pass of the night. 24th of the season. Canarius gets his 4th touchdown catch of the season, first of the evening. Alex Elizalde's extra point is up, and it is good. And Glasgow continues to dominate here with 9:03 to go in the second quarter. It's Glasgow 28, Adair County nothing. Back up to this on WCLU Sports. Glasgow, that's a 4-play, 71-yard drive that took 1:19 off the clock. 21-yard touchdown pass from Tanner Abernathy to Canarius Flint. 28-0 lead for the Scotties after Alex Elizalde boots the extra point through.
How long's it been since we've had a quarterback throw over 20 touchdowns?
Larry, I don't know.
I don't either.
Desi Austin, maybe? Desi threw a lot of touchdowns. I don't know. I'd have to go back and look. This squib kick going to be picked up by Matthew Aguilar, and he'll return it about 5 yards to the 35-yard line.
Andrew Phillips on the tackle, his first of the night, 5'10", 147, sophomore.
Tanner tonight is 6 of 9 for 161 yards and 4 touchdowns. I don't know what that quarterback rating would be, but I'm going to say it's pretty high.
I'd say it's pretty high.
Maybe a perfect 153.1. I think that's perfect.
Does he not lead doesn't he lead AAA in passing?
You keep putting me on the spot here, Larry. I think I read somewhere. I think he does. I don't have that information with me. Backs are split here. Wing back on the right side. Here's a give to Harmon, and he'll get it out across the 30 to the 30, or the 35 to the 36-yard line, maybe the 37.
Yeah, Jaden Wyrock with his 5th tackle of the night.
After a gain of 2 yards.
Second down and 8 after the 2-yard pickup there. 8.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Glasgow 28, Adair County nothing. Peck under center. Going to give on a reverse to Cundiff around the left side, and Scottie's not fooled.
Brady Cundiff on the end around and
Darian Johnson on that tackle. I think that's his second of the night.
So 3rd down and 8 after no gain there. Supposed to be stopped. Third down 8 for Adair County here. 2 wideouts each way. Harmon to the left of Peck, and now Adair County will burn a timeout. 8:06 to go in the first half. Glasgow 28, Adair County nothing. Back after this on WCLU Sports in yardage. Joe Myers and Larry Alexander review back here with you at Hank Roy Stadium. We were just during the timeout here. Larry put us on the spot and about who was leading, if Tanner was leading Class 3A in passing yardage, and he is. Starting this game, Tanner with 1,960 yards was number 1 in Class 3A in passing yardage, followed closely by Carson Grammer from Mason County. He was just about 28 yards behind, but Tanner has certainly done nothing to hurt those stats tonight.
Nothing to hurt himself tonight.
3rd down and 8 for the Indians at their own 38-yard line. 2 wideouts each way. Peck off play action under pressure, gets away, throws downfield, man is wide open. It is caught down around the 30-yard line for a first down by Jacoby Payne.
Carter McKeever had to bring him down, or he would have had a touchdown there. But Xavier Ferreira just missed the quarterback in the backfield, and he got away. He's done that a couple times tonight. Got away from the pass rush and then made a great pass.
So 35-yard, 38-yard reception that time by Jacoby Payne. Down to the Glasgow 25-yard line, and signs of life here for the Adair County offense. Twin wideouts each way. Harmon, the running back. Peck gives to Harmon. Gets to the line of scrimmage and cuts back, and he'll get decent yardage down inside the 20, or right at the 20-yard line, it looks like. Gain of 5.
Darian Johnson with his 3rd tackle of the night.
Second down and 5 for the Indians. Glasgow 28, Adair County nothing. 7:15 to go in the second quarter. Peck in shotgun, Harmon to his right. 2 wideouts each way. Here's the give to Harmon. And Harmon again doing a little bit too much dancing, and he might get he might get 2. Maybe got a little more than I thought he did.
That was Darren Johnson again. 4 tackles. That's 2 in a row.
And they did give him 2 yards to the 17, or the 18-yard line. So 3rd and 3 now. Single wide out to the right. Backs are split. Wing back on the left, and the Scotties are going to burn the timeout. First time out of the game called by Glasgow. Jeff Garman will go out to talk to his defense. 6:35 to go in the second quarter. 28-0. Glasgow leading back after this on WCLU Sports. 6:35 to go in the second quarter here at Hank Roy Stadium in this Class 3A opening round playoff game. Glasgow 28, Adair County nothing. 3rd and 3 for Adair County. They're at the Glasgow 18. Man comes in motion to the near side, so 3 wide outs to the right, 1 to the left. Here's a give to Harmon, and he is going to go down for a big loss.
Well, Jaden Wyrock, I was watching him on the end, and he just shed his blocker, and he was right there just about as soon as the ball carrier got it. Tackle number 6 for Jaden.
It's a loss of 3 yards back to the 21. So 4th down and 6. The Adair County offense will stay on the field here, obviously. Twin wide outs to each side. Harmon, the running back. Scottie showing blitz up the middle. And here they come. Adair County picks it up. The throw is going to be caught, or is it dropped? It is dropped. Jacoby Payne initially had it, and then somebody came in and put a hit on him and knocked the ball loose.
Carter McKeever is the one that knocked it loose.
So the Scottie defense, for the second time tonight, forces a turnover on downs. And Glasgow, for the time being, maintains the shutout, 28-0 Scotties. 5:48 to go in the second quarter. The offense will take it at their own 22-yard line.
Yeah, good play with the defense. The defense has stood up to the challenge all year long. When they get in a bad place, they seem to come up with the answer.
Kentucky basketball defeats Eastern Kentucky 91-49, your final score. Cats should be the new number 1 next week. Abernathy will flip it to Canarius Flynn on the jet sweep. Canarius gets away from a man in the backfield, going to spin away from a tackle. The ball pops out of the 25, and who got it? Adair County has it, they say.
Got it, they say. I thought we had a shot at it. Number 7 came up with it. That is Singleton. So the first big mistake of the night for Glasgow will result in great field position for Adair County. And the Glasgow defense has to go right back out on the field. Adair County will start just inside the Glasgow 28-yard line here. 5:38 to go in the first half. 28-0 Scotties. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Cato, the running back. Peck in shotgun. Peck going to fake the Cato, keep it himself, and he has nowhere to go. He'll lose a yard or 2, maybe back to the 30-yard line, it looks like. 2-yard loss. Jamari Mack, number 12 on that tackle for the Scotties. Let's see, I think it's his second tackle of the night to go along with the sack.
Peck has had no success running the football. 5 carries for minus 23 yards. Of course, some of that's sack yardage, but anytime he's tried to keep it and called his own number, the Scotties have shut him down. Matter of fact, he does not have a positive rush tonight. 2nd down and 12. Peck under center. Backs are split here. The wing back, Cundiff on the right side. They're going to give to Cundiff on a sweep around the left end, and the Scotties trip him up, and Cundiff will fall forward for no gain. And they'll get a little extracurricular activity after the play here.
The referee, none of the referees saw that, but somebody came up and hit Mason Bragg right in the back after the play was over with.
Cameron Harmon, Adair County. Mason did not like it, I know that.
Jaden Wyrock made another great play over there. Tripped him up and got the tackle. That's tackle number 7 for him.
So 3rd down and 12 for the Indians at their own, at the Glasgow 30. Wing back left side, back split, a wide out to the right. Peck will give to Cato, trying to get around the left corner, and he will get positive yardage, but not much. Got back to the original line of scrimmage at the 28, we think.
Mason Bragg, number 25 on that tackle. That's his 3rd of the night.
2-yard pickup to the, well, according to the down box over there, it's the 29-yard line. The ball is spotted at the 28, though. So we'll say a gain of 2. It'll be 4th down and 10 here. Now they move the box to the 28. So Adair County going to go for it here. Peck under center, and now walking over to the left side of the play, and they're going to throw. A pass is going to be incomplete. I thought that might have been happening. That's they were trying to fake the defense out. Peck was under center and then started walking towards the sideline as if he was trying to talk to the sideline. Then they snapped it directly to Dylan Pierce, who tried to throw it down to around the 20-yard line, but the Scotties able to get a hand on it, knock it away, and Glasgow again will turn Adair County over on downs.
Well, that was a good look at it. I didn't know exactly what was going to happen. I thought he was going to call timeout walking toward the sidelines, and then I said, uh-oh, and then they snapped it to the back there.
So 1st and 10 Glasgow. They take over now at their own 28-yard line. 3:22 to go in the first half. Scotty's up 28-0. Here's a give to Nick Mitchell. Nick breaks through the opening in the at the line of scrimmage, across the 35 up to about the 38-yard line, maybe the 39.
Number 2, Jacoby Payne on that tackle, 5'10", 175 senior.
Give him the 39-yard line for an 11-yard gain and 1st down. Scotties would love to go down and punch one in here and get a 2-point conversion to put a running clock in effect before we go to halftime. We shall see if that can happen. 2 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left. Hunter Scott, a tight end on the left side. Abernathy has Mitchell with him in the backfield. Here's a give to Mitchell. Nick dancing around. Now we'll get it out across the 45 up to the 46-yard line.
Number 25, Case Cowan on that tackle. 4 for him on the night.
7 more yards for Nick there. He has now carried it 7 times for 76 yards, so averaging over 10 yards per carry tonight is Nick. 2nd down and 3.
2nd down, 3.
Twin receivers to each side. Mitchell sets up to the right of Abernathy. Tanner in shotgun. He'll throw. Rolling right. Under pressure, setting up a slip screen. It's caught by Jay Long. He's going to be gone. 35-30, 25-20, 15-10, 5, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Scotties.
Well, I thought he would come outside, and instead he just went and split 2 defenders. I mean, just blew right through them.
5 touchdown passes on the night now for Tanner Abernathy. That one going for 54 yards. Jay Long getting his 5th touchdown reception of the season, 1st of the night. And the Scotties will go for 2 here to try to get that 36-point lead.
This is the one. See if we run the one with Hunter Scott coming all the way across from the other side.
Hunter is set up as a tight end on the left. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Mitchell, the running back. Abernathy handles a low shotgun snap. He'll throw into the end zone. It's Hunter Scott wide open for the 2-point try. That's not the play Larry was talking about, but they do get it complete to Hunter. And Glasgow now up 36-0 with 2:09 to go in the first half, and we will have a running clock the rest of the way. We'll come back and tell you about that drive for this time out on WCLU Sports. Alex Elizalde has it teed up for Glasgow. We'll tell you about that scoring drive in just a moment here. 2:09 to go in the second quarter. Glasgow up 36-0 over Adair County. Singleton back deep for Adair. Elizalde's kick is away. Singleton will field at the 14. He's got the 15, the 20, 25. Hit at the 30 and dropped right there.
Number 34, Xavier Ferreira with his 2nd tackle of the night.
16-yard return that time for Singleton. 72-yard drive for Glasgow. Took just 3 plays, a minute and 13 seconds. Jay Long caught a 54-yard touchdown pass on a slip screen from Tanner Abernathy. Hunter Scott catches a pass for the 2-point try, and Glasgow up 36-0. Peck in shotgun. Harmon to his left. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. Now Harmon motions out of the backfield. Singleton goes in motion to the left. They're going to hand it off to him on a jet sweep. He'll turn it upfield and get across the 30 to the 33. Maybe the 34, actually. A 4-yard pickup.
Looks like Jaden Wyrock with his 8th tackle on the night.
The gain of 4.
4-yard pickup there for Deshaun Singleton. Second down, 6. 42 seconds to go in the first half. Peck in shotgun, 2 receivers each way. Peck to throw, under pressure, gets away. Now he'll let it go. It's going to be incomplete. Peck had to throw on the run. He let a wounded duck go. It was intended for Singleton.
Yeah, Jamari Mack and Mason Bragg putting the pressure on the quarterback, flushed him out of the pocket, made him go right. This time he didn't make a very good pass. He's made a couple of good passes out of that, but not this time. With the running clock in effect, of course, the clock continues to run after the incomplete pass, so Adair County may not even run another play here. We're down to 7 seconds, and don't think they will. So we'll go to halftime, and it's all Glasgow. Scotty's with a 36-0 lead over Adair County here in the first round of the Class 3A playoffs. It'll be a running clock the entire second half. We'll come back in a moment and look at the halftime numbers brought to you by the accounting firm of Campbell, Myers, and Rutledge. We're back after this on WCLU Sports with second half action for you here from Glasgow High School. 36-0, Glasgow over Adair County. Back here at Tank Roy Stadium, 36-0, all Glasgow as we get this third quarter underway. Adair County will get the football to begin the second half. Again, in case you joined us late, terrific first half for the Scotties, obviously, as you can tell by the score, but Tanner Abernathy in particular with 5 touchdown passes in the first half. And threw for well over 200 yards in that first half, 222. And completed, what was his completion, Bruce? 8 of 11. So outstanding first half for the senior quarterback. Now Lizalde's kick is a low line drive. It'll bounce and be fielded at the 14-yard line. Here's the 20, 25, 30, and around the 34, 33, 34-yard line is where the returner is brought down, and that is Larry. Who is number 20? I don't have him on my spot chart. Number 20 is Maddox Rogers.
So Maddox Rogers on the return. About 20 yards there for him. Well, they move it back to the 33, so
John Carter Myers on the tackle there. That's his second of the night.
Well, Adair County is, they don't have their starters in any longer, it doesn't look like, or at least not all of them. We've got a new quarterback in the game. That's Matthew Aguilar.
And that's his Singleton. He's still out there.
And running onto the field late is Brian Corneliuson. Man goes in motion to the left side. It's not Aguilar quarterback, I'm sorry, it's 9, Luke James. And here's a handoff, and the ball carrier is Dylan Pierce, and he's going to lose yardage.
Yeah, Hunter Scott came in and made that tackle, his first of the night for the 5'10", 165 sophomore.
Well, they say he got back to the line of scrimmage, so no gain. It'll be second down and 10. And now Jeff Garman, seeing that Adair County is not playing their starters, he's going to pull his starters as well. He calls timeout, and he'll put his second-string defense in here.
That's good to get the rest your starters and let the JV get a little playoff experience.
So we're going to be calling out a whole bunch of new names. Chase Jones tried to go back out with the Chase Jones wanted to go back out there, Larry, and they had to call him back. Says, Chase, you're out. So both teams will be playing backups here throughout the second half, it appears. Again, we've got a running clock, so the outcome is already determined. Glasgow leading 36-0. 10:36 to go here in the third quarter. Quarterback is Luke James. Man in motion out of the backfield, and they give it off to the fullback, and that is Pierce. He'll get it out across the 35 to the 36.
Number 53, Chase Starr, was his second tackle of the night. His first one was a sack of the quarterback earlier, but number 2 for him is freshman.
Gain of 3 yards there, so 3rd down and 7. Change under center. Wing back on the right side. It is Rogers. He motions over to the left side of the field. James to throw. Pass is caught by Singleton, but he's going to be taken down short of the 1st down.
And that's number 20, Corbin Wells, on the tackle. His first of the night, 5'9", 130 sophomore.
We'll spot him down at the 40, just between the 40 and 41-yard lines. We'll call it the 40-yard line. A gain of 4 there. It'll be 4th down and 3. And Adair County going to go for it. At their own 40. And it's a quarterback sneak, a quick snap, and I don't think James got enough.
I don't think he did either.
Got a couple of yards, but he's going to end up about a yard short, and Glasgow's defense will hold. Ball was spotted at the 42. He had to reach the 43.
52, Lele McElroy, first tackle of the night for a freshman. 5'5", 274.
We'll see if the Scottie JV offense comes onto the field here. You would expect that to be the case. Looks like it will be. So the starters' nights are over for both the offense and defense, it would appear. Looks like several new kids out there on defense for Adair County as well. John Carter Myers will be your new quarterback for Glasgow. Andrew Phillips is the running back, sets up to his left. A single wide out to the left, one to the right. Here's a give to Phillips. Andrew takes it up the middle. He'll cross the 40 and now bounces it to the outside and will be taken down close for the 1st down, but I think it's going to be about a yard shy, maybe.
Luke James on the tackle, his first of the night.
9-yard pickup.
9-yard pickup to the 33. It'll be 2nd down and a yard. 8 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. 36-0 Glasgow. Second down, less than a yard here for Glasgow. John Carter Myers in shotgun. Phillips sets up to his right this time. Got a fullback on the left side. That's Draylon Allen. John Carter keeps it, and he'll have the 1st down as he gets to the 30. He's hit right there and pushed backwards. See if they give him progress past the 30, but I don't think they will.
Looks like number 45, Briley Taylor, on the tackle. That's his second of the night for the sophomore.
Gain of 3 yards there. It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Scotties at the Adair County 30. Scotties have Javon Clark in the game as a wideout. Into the game as a running back, Jyler Morrison. He'll set up to the right of Myers. John Carter will look to throw. Gets away from the rush. Now lets it go. It is going to be incomplete. It was intended for Corbin Wells. Just the 4th incompletion of the season for John Carter. He's now 16 of 20 on the year.
Yeah, he got a lot of pressure that time. They came off the left side of their defense and they put a little pressure on him, made him roll out to his left, and he didn't throw the pass way over his head. Probably just trying to get rid of it.
Six minutes to go in the 3rd. Some of the offensive linemen, Isaiah Cianci is in there. Isaiah McElroy in there. There's a man in motion on the near side. They'll pitch it forward to him. It's Corbin Wells, and he's going to be bottled up for a loss on the play.
Corbin Wells on the end around, brought down by Briley Taylor.
Riley Taylor on the tackle again. That's his third of the night for the sophomore, 5'8", 130.
Luke Chase is in the game. Trying to pick up the other two offensive linemen's numbers, if I can. Loss on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 12 for the Scotties at the Adair County 32. So I believe that is 60 Bryson Spears. In there as well as all linemen. John Carter Myers in shotgun. He'll give it off on a reverse. Andrew Phillips got the 30, got the 25, but he stepped out of bounds, I think, just before he got to the 25, maybe.
Andrew Phillips, the ball carrier.
Well, he made
about the 26.
He made a good spin move right there on the sideline. If he does step out of bounds, he's got room to go back and cut against the grain.
I'm sure he did. Somebody got that question.
Oh, we've got a holding call on Glasgow. Did not see the
On the line of scrimmage, we play 3rd down.
I think Jonathan Warner's in there as an offensive lineman as well. I think I've got them all called now.
When you're playing
Tony Hammond is in the game. We've told you already Corbin Wells is in the game here. Draylon Allen in the game. 3rd down and 25 for the Scotties. John Carter Myers to throw. Looking down the left sideline, it is going to be incomplete. Intended for Javon Clark.
Clark turned to the inside. The ball was thrown outside.
So 4th and 25. Four minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. 36-0 Glasgow. Scotties break the huddle. Send 2 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left. Our formation to the right of John Carter Myers. Myers fakes the handoff. He'll roll to the right. Setting up the throw. Gets hit as he throws. It's going to be incomplete. Intended that time for Tony Hammond. It was just over his outstretched arms. He made a diving attempt, but just couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, John Carter got hit pretty hard there just as he threw the football. It's a wonder he got that much on it, but it was right on the money. Just a hair too long.
Scotties will turn the ball over on downs at the Adair County 42-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Indians from that spot with 2:54 now to go in the 3rd quarter.
Indians at their own 43-yard line.
Singleton the wide out to the left. James, the quarterback under center, man in motion to the left side, and here is a give, and the ball carrier going to be taken down in the backfield for a loss.
That's number 60, Bryson Spears, that got that tackle. 6'1", 182 sophomore.
Gary Crawford on the carry that time for Adair County.
Good play. He came from his right defensive tackle spot right there and got all the way into the backfield and tripped him up.
A loss back to the 38-yard line, so a loss of 4, 2nd down 14. Back split with a wing back on the right side. Again, going in motion is Rogers from his wing back position. James looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Rolling. Now he'll run with it, and he'll get a couple of yards. Well, they gave him 4 on the carry. Let's see where they spot it. They give him 4 back to the 42. It'll be 3rd down and 10.
Number 42, Asa Jones on that tackle, 6'1", 155 sophomore for the Scotties.
Indians send a wide out to the near side, wing back on the right. Two backs in the backfield. James to throw. Pass is through the hands of Singleton and incomplete. It'll be 4th and 10.
Had him open. It just went right through his hands.
Yeah, Singleton should have caught that one. If he catches it, it's a first down.
Well, you're going to punt this time.
Chase Holmes will drop back into punt formation. Scotties, I don't think we're going to send anybody back deep here.
Unless they've got a fake of some kind going on.
No, they are going to send somebody deep. That's Corbin Wells, I believe, that's going back for the Scotties. This will very likely be the last play of the third quarters. We're at 36 seconds. Holmes gets it away. It'll bounce at the 38 and take a big Adair County roll. And it'll be down to the 28-yard line in Glasgow territory. Punt of 30 yards with no return. And that will be the final play of the third quarter. It's Glasgow 36, Adair County nothing. Back after this on WCLU Sports. Andrew Phillips gets a carry for the Scotties to start the fourth quarter. And Andrew will get a couple of yards to the 30-yard line, so 2nd down and 8 for Glasgow. Beginning the fourth quarter, Glasgow with a 36-0 lead. Again, a running clock in effect. It has been since halftime. Both teams have played their backups on both offense and defense the entire second half. Caden Marion is a wideout for the Scotties this time. John Carter Myers in shotgun. Gives to Phillips. Andrew starts at the middle now, bounces to the outside. He's got the 35, the 40, and pushed out of bounds right around the 44-yard line. Andrew got some pretty good quickness, doesn't he, Larry?
He does. Deshaun Singleton had to run him out of bounds, but I think we had a kid that hold right there on the end, but they let it go.
Ball at
the 44-yard line. It'll be 1st down and 10. Pick up a 14 yards there for Andrew Phillips.
A lot of these kids out here are sophomores and freshmen, and there's a lot of sophomores on this Glasgow team.
Two wideouts to the left side, one to the right, and Glasgow just broke the huddle with 12 players. Here's Don Gilmore with the call.
Illegal substitution. Back here on the blue.
Yeah, is the call against Glasgow.
Going to be 5 yards. Repeat the down.
1st and 15 there for the Scotties. Ball at their own 39-yard line. Myers in shotgun with two receivers left, one to the right. Here is the give to the running back. I think that's Corbin Wells this time. Let me make sure, though, when he gets up. Didn't get much. Got back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. It is Wells on the carry.
Yeah, looks like I got to get on my other page here. Number 78, Ryan Wilkerson with the tackle there for Adair. He's a 5'9", 165 freshman.
Second down, 15. 9.5 minutes remaining in the ball game. Glasgow will host either Taylor County or Casey County next week here at Hank Roy Stadium in the second round. At last check, Taylor County, and now we get another update. Taylor County now leads 40-27 over Casey County in the fourth quarter. Here is a flip play to Andrew Phillips. Andrew around the left end. He is going to get taken down in Adair County territory, about a yard shy of the first down, it looks like.
Yeah, he's going to be really close. Number 42, Dylan Pierce on the tackle, 6 foot, 185 junior.
Gain of 14 yards. It'll be 3rd and 1 for the Scotties from the Adair 47. So again, as I said, Taylor County now up 40-27 on Casey County in the fourth quarter.
Looks like Taylor.
Two receivers right, one left. Wells, the running back. John Carter Myers snaps. He'll roll out to the right, looking to throw. The pass is dropped. Graylin Allen had it in his hands and just dropped it out here. It would have been the first down. So now 4th and 1. Scottie's will probably go for it here.
Yeah, I think John Carter could probably have run for that, but Allen was wide open. He just dropped the ball.
Stats through 3 quarters, by the way. 10 first downs for the Scotties, 5 for Adair, 91 yards rushing, 220 passing for the Scotties, a total of 311. Adair County -4 rushing, 87 passing, a total of 83. Scotties had the only turnover in the game. That was a fumble. 4th and 1. Myers, the running back to the right of Wells, the running back to the right of Myers.
Oh, yeah.
And Adair County comes off sides again for about the 3rd time tonight on a hard count to give Glasgow a free
Dead ball in the neutral zone, white. It's going to be a first down. 5 yards in the first down.
I think it is 3 times.
For Adair County, that'll be their 6th penalty of the night for 30 yards. Glasgow's 7 for 65. Glasgow's had the ball only 27 plays tonight for a total of 12 minutes and 39 seconds. Adair County 45 plays, 23 minutes and 21 seconds.
Our scoring drives have been 1 play, 2 plays, 4.
Scotties, that's a 9-play, 72-yard scoring drive that took 8:03 off of the running clock. Andrew Phillips scores his first rushing touchdown of the season with a 21-yard run. The extra point is blocked, and Glasgow leads 42-0. 3:57 to play in the game. And Luke Allen has it teed up, ready to kick it away for the Scotties. Singleton back deep for Adair County. Allen has the kick go off the side of his foot. It'll be picked up off the ground by Singleton at the 22. He's got the 25. He's got the 30. Uh-oh, he may go. This may be Adair County's only score of the night. It's going to be 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, end zone, touchdown Adair County.
Deshaun Singleton returns the ball for the Adair County touchdown.
Now 3:50 to go, and Glasgow's lead at 42-6.
There he goes, Jerry. Marion Green come in and block the kick. What you need to do is get a tackle on this play. What do you mean the tackle? This is blocking.
There seems to be some confusion on Adair County whether or not they're going to kick this thing or go for two. They're short a player or something. They're going to have to burn a timeout.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I only got 9. They're too short.
3:50 to go in the game. 42-6 Glasgow. Back after this on WCLU Sports. That'd be 78. Yeah, 78-yard kickoff return there for Deshaun Singleton to get Adair County on the board. And the Indians are going to go for two here. And now the Scotties are short of players. They're going to have to run someone out there late. James, the quarterback, under center. Backs are split behind him. They'll pitch to Pierce on a sweep around the right side. Now he cuts back towards the middle of the field, and he got in. So the two-point try good for Adair County, and that'll make it 42-8. Glasgow with 3:50 remaining. We're back after this on WCLU Sports. Adair County about to kick this thing away.
Chase Holmes to kick off for the Indians.
Chase Holmes has it teed up. Short end-over-end kick, and it is fielded around the 25-yard line. The 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And being run out of bounds right there is Tony Hammond, just across the 50-yard line at the Adair County 49. 26-yard return there for Hammond.
Dylan Pierce on the tackle, number 3 for him.
First and 10 Glasgow at the Adair County 49. They lead this thing 42-8 with 3:10 to go. A running clock is in effect, so you would think this would be the last possession of the game here.
Unless somebody breaks one again.
Yeah, you never know.
Indian 49-yard line.
John Carter Myers still in there at quarterback. Andrew Phillips, the running back, to his left. And the Scotties are short a lineman here. Are they?
Yes, we are short one lineman.
And Glasgow going to call a timeout, or what are they going to do here?
They're going to just take a penalty, I think.
Well, they are going to run a lineman out there. Of course, they're not using the play clock here with the running clock in effect, so... And here is a carry for Andrew Phillips, who had the 45 to 40, and run out of bounds inside the 35. And a flag is down here as Singleton and Hammond got into it a little bit right at the end of the play.
I don't know what he's got. Holding? He's got holding on somebody.
Take 7 out.
Oh, 7 is out of the game.
What we get?
We just heard the referee. Referee talking to a couple of his cohorts here. There are 2 flags down. They may be for the same penalty. Let's not take too long to figure this out, guys. It's 42-8 with 2:08 to go in the fourth quarter.
Well, I saw them go to the ground. They were both wrapped up. Both of them had a hold of each other, and they just went to the ground after the play was over.
If it stands, it's going to be a first down as Andrew Phillips got a nice run there.
We got a holding on the blue.
Indicated against Glasgow.
That'd be 10 yards. Then we got personal foul on the way. Both of them will be enforced. Both of them.
So both penalties will be enforced, as they said there. So you've got a 10-yard holding penalty on Glasgow, then a 15-yard personal foul penalty called on Adair County. So they mark the holding foul off from the 49, and then they'll turn around and mark it off from the 48, it looks like, and then they'll turn around and mark the 15 yards off the other way. That'll put the ball down in Adair County territory at the 43. And it'll be first down and 4.
First down, 4.
2 minutes remaining in this one. 2 receivers tied to the formation here on the right side, and Scotties are just going to go into victory formation and take a knee, it looks like. John Carter takes 1 knee. Needs to take a couple of more here, and it should be over with. The officials are not blowing the ball ready for play real quickly. They are understanding Scotty's just trying to run the clock out here, so I think they're going to wait and set the play clock a little while. Scotty's come back to the line of scrimmage on second down. John Carter takes a knee again with 1:08 on the clock. It is a final score. Taylor County has defeated Casey County 40-27. So it'll be Glasgow and Taylor County in a rematch here at Hank Roy Stadium next week in the second round of the playoffs. Glasgow defeated Taylor County 31-28 back on October the 18th in what was a really good ball game.
Final score, Glasgow 42, Adair County 8. Congratulations to both teams on a game well played.